A blessed day to you, all my sports to the bone people. All West Indies supporters gather here. I know that after what happened in that first test against England, people are still upset. There's still a bitter taste in our mouths and stuff like that. But guess what? I have a story here to lighten the mood. A feel good story. You know, Whenever we are going through problems with our West Indies team, I always try to find something that will lighten the mood somewhat and give us some sort of hope. Now, this is coming from our young pacer, Jayden Seales. He recently did an interview and he spoke about the direction that he wants to take his career. He spoke about test cricket and he also spoke about white ball cricket. We're going to go down into it, my people. So give a listening ear. Let me know what you all think in the comment section. All right, so let's get into it. Now, I am taking this interview here from the Wisden Cricket, from the Wisden official website. Now, Jaden Seales, he recently returned to international cricket, and I must say that he's looking good. Basically picking up where he left off. And we want to see this man fit, because we see the skills and we know that once he's fit, he's going to be playing, right? So he was speaking about wanting to become a great, wanting to break into the top three, wanting to become the number one rank test bowler. I tell you, whenever I see these stories, my people, I just have to smile as I go through, because test cricket is what I grew up on. When I was growing up, test cricket is what I watched, until I came in with T20s. I mean, ODIs were always there and about tests, All right, so Jaden Seales, when he was asked about whether or not he sees himself predominantly as a red ball player, man said, yes, this is him. And I quote, "I want to say yes, but I would branch off into white ball." Right? Listen to the follow-up now. Listen to the follow-up. "Not right now, because I think, and this is my opinion, I'm not saying this is how it's supposed to be, but I believe that for me to become a better white ball player, I need to play a lot of red ball to understand my game and develop my skills." Bam, mic drop. Bam, mic drop. That is what we're talking about, Jaden Seales. That is what we are talking about. People, especially people that just started tuning into cricket, they see the likes of Chris Gale, people like Dwayne Bravo, the Kumar Sangakkara before he retired, people like Dale Steyn, the Malingas of the world, A.B. de Villiers, the Brendan McCullum. People see all of these guys dominating T20 cricket. We still have Rohit Sharma, people like Virat Kohli, all of these guys. People see these guys dominating T20 cricket and they believe that, boy, T20 cricket is the way to go as we birth. All of these guys, they have a whole lot of test cricket behind their names. A lot of test cricket behind the names, my people. From Chris Gale come right down. You understand? So Jaden Seales, he's speaking the right thing. I mean, he's a professional cricketer, so he has to be diplomatic about how he's saying things. He can't make it seem as if he's going out there and bashing people that play in T20 and T10. He's saying that he personally believes that to become a better white ball player, you need to play red ball cricket to test your skills. And that is true. People see the end product of somebody like a Dwayne Bravo, a Malinga. These guys ended up becoming some of the greatest to have played the game in terms of death bowling and, even in the power play. But what people don't remember is that he a whole lot of test cricket. You understand? A whole lot of red ball cricket Dwayne Bravo played. And I remember him always experimenting and stuff like that. So you have to play red ball cricket to learn to put a spell together, learn how to work out a batsman. You can't really do that in just running up and down and playing and bowling 4 overs here. 2 days time you play a next game, 4 overs there. 3 days time you play a next game, 4 overs here, 2 overs there. No, you play some red ball cricket, you bowl 20 overs for the day, 15 overs, whatever your body can handle. And that is how you learn to bowl. You know, that's the thing with Jayden Seales. When he came into the West Indies test team, I remember when he came through the under 19 and he was placed straight into the red ball setup. A lot of people had problems with it. He delivered straight away. I don't remember if it was South Africa that we played or it was Sri Lanka. I don't remember the team that we played, but he delivered straight away, my people. You understand? And if he wasn't selected, probably he would have had to turn to the white ball same time. You understand? We see someone like O'Shane Thomas. I remember when I had the interview with O'Shane, he was saying, listen, when he was coming through, Test cricket is what he had on his mind. Test cricket is what he really wanted to play. But when he came through, he got the call to play T20 cricket. You understand? And I mean, T20 cricket is what is carrying the swing. So as soon as the selectors see guys coming through, you understand, with some pace and everything, and some guys will look like them have some technique, they're going to push them towards, I don't even say push them towards, but they're going to select them. And I just saw the things, but I am happy to see Jayden Seales speaking this way. So Seales is saying that, and I quote, so I will play red ball for as long as I possibly can. All right. He went on to say, he spoke about ICC not giving certain teams, enough test matches. So this is Seales, and I quote, it is frustrating at times, right? Not me, but it can obviously make a lot of players question why they want to play test cricket for much longer, because if we're averaging 10 to 12 test matches a year and most of the series are 2 matches, sometimes one, it's not much cricket to play, so it's not much fun anymore, end quote. And it's not, I will even take it a step further. It's not only a case of it not being fun. This is what the people used to earn. I say it all the time. We watch the cricket and we love the cricket because it is what entertains us. But these guys are doing it for a living. So when you only can get 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 test matches for the year and you're predominantly a red ball player, you're going to start looking for offers elsewhere. You're going to start looking to improve the game, the fast-paced game, so you can go play T10 and T20 and T5 and T2 and T1. You're going to want to leave red ball cricket and go and do that because there's not enough test cricket that is being played. And we might hear people say if they are even playing 5 or 10 test cricket for the year, test matches for the year, then the amount of money they are getting, they can live comfortably with that. Who are we to say that? You don't know plans that people have. You don't know how they want to set their family, how they want to set up generation to come. So I can understand when players get frustrated because of only 5 or 6 test matches for the year. But the game that we had against England just now showed exactly why we are not getting a lot of test matches. You understand? And the only way to improve that and to force ICC to give us more test matches is more test cricket is to improve the first class system. When you improve the first class system, allow the guys to play more cricket, improve everything about it. That's how you're going to start pumping out better red ball players. So when they go up and play test cricket, the 1 and 2 games that they get, then they will start dominating and ICC will have no other option but to just grant them more cricket. But, if we're not doing anything to improve, we're just going to keep on complaining, you understand? Let's just finish up with Seales here. So Seales was saying, a lot of the big nations, they get 3 or 4 match series and sometimes 20 test matches a year. I hope it changes somewhere down the road because test cricket is where players can become great. You hear that? Test cricket is where players can become great. He went on to say, I would still be playing for West Indies all formats, and my goal when I was a young boy was to be number 1 in the world for at least 3 to 5 years. So he's saying so maybe up there or somewhere in the top 3. Right? So he's saying that the goal is to become the number 1 rank bowler, test bowler for a while. and or or to be ranked in the top three for a couple of years. These are good goals to have. You understand? These are good goals to have. It's always good when I hear youngsters come out when they're doing interview. What they are saying, it has substance. It's not just it's not just talk and stuff like that. You can understand what they are saying, and the word that they are putting in, you can see that it is lining up to what they are saying. So it's good. It's good to hear all of this. As I said, coming out of that defeat against England, I think this story is something that the true West Indies fans, the diehard fans, will want to hear. So I just wanted to share that a little bit. So from one youngster switching over to an all-star, if I can put it that way. James Anderson, my people, retiring from international cricket. I just want to shout him out, say, he definitely entertained everybody across the world, not only the English fans. I just want to highlight some of his stats here. So in 188 test matches, he actually took 704 wickets at an average of 26.45. That is brilliant, my people. That is actually very good. Economy of 2.79, strike rate of 56.8. He has 32 4-wicket hauls, 32 4-wicket hauls, and 32 5-wicket hauls, and 3 10-wicket hauls. So James Anderson there. Now where ODIs is concerned, 194, and he has 269 wickets. Very, very good, my people. Average of 29.22, economy of 4.92, strike rate of 35.6, 11 4-wicket hauls, and 2 5-wicket hauls. Right? Where T20 internationals is concerned, 19 games, and we see here average he has 18 wickets, average of 30.66, economy of 7.84, strike rate of 23.4. So James Anderson there, my people, walking off and saying goodbye to international cricket. We salute you, Anderson. Big up yourself.